Welcome back, Red Devils fans. In today's video, Mazraoui drops a bombshell about texting Ten Hag and playing as a number 10. Man United fear Ruben Amorim could walk away. What does it mean for the club's future? One star faces Europa League final uncertainty, and Eberechi Eze gets a two-word message after his FA Cup brilliance. Let's dive into all the latest from Old Trafford. I changed things. Noussair Mazraoui on his impact at Manchester United, texting Ten Hag and playing as the number 10. An interview with Noussair Mazraoui on playing as a number 10, Erik Ten Hag's sacking, Ruben Amorim and more during his eventful first season at Man United. Noussair Mazraoui has cut out fizzy drinks from his diet, a self-imposed measure. He misses a soft drink at dinner and will treat himself if Manchester United win the Europa League final. Mazraoui was the most frugal of United's 5 summer signings for an upfront fee of £12.8 million. He has also been the most effective. Beyond Bruno Fernandes and Ahmad, Mazraoui has been the most consistent performer in the United squad. His availability has been so remarkable he required a corrective procedure after experiencing heart palpitations and did not miss a game. That's a long time ago, it feels like ages ago, Mazraoui says. Everything was just fine. It was like nothing big or huge, nothing mention-worthy. Mazraoui knew he had to make adjustments to his conditioning for his maiden season in English football. He feels the benefit as much as he may miss some fizz. Mazraoui played a minimum of 40 games in only one season before he joined United. He has broken the 50 barrier this season. Until his breather at Brentford, Mazraoui had started in 13 successive matches. He only managed 15 Bundesliga starts for Bayern last season. In the Premier League, it is more than double that. A trophy would provide a sweet finale for a player who has deprived Mazraoui's system of sugar. To be honest, I'm surprised that you're telling me that I played in 7 positions. Mazraoui says. I didn't know that. You can't blame Mazraoui for not counting. For those who have been right center-back, right back, left-back, right wing, and most curiously as the number 10. Rangers at home marked his sole enforced absence, through illness. Ruben Amorim has fretted about Mazraoui's fitness in recent weeks, and his importance could be gauged by his absence from the squad at Brentford. Being in a season where you win everything, you come into a kind of flow where you can kick me, I will not feel it, Mazraoui shrugs. But when you lose a lot of games, you just give me a little step on my toes and you're in a lot of pain. It's a big difference. It's a long season, like I said. It's the end of the season, so of course, physically, after playing so many games, I didn't do that quite often in my career, so of course you're going to feel it a little bit in the body. Man United increasingly fearful Ruben Amorim will resign. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is seeking assurances Ruben Amorim will at least see out the remaining 2 years of his contract, amid increasing signals the Portuguese could quit and leave Manchester United in an even deeper mess. From a domestic standpoint at least, things have gone from bad to worse since Man United chose Ruben Amorim to replace Erik Ten Hag. The Red Devils are languishing down in 16th position in the Premier League table with a negative 12-goal difference. Amorim has previously gone on record to state the current Man United squad is the worst in the club's history. United haven't won any of their last 8 league matches, and comments made by Amorim suggest his future at Old Trafford is not secure. It's a decisive moment in the history of the club, said Amorim last week. We need to be really strong in the summer transfer window, and to be brave because we will not have a next season like this. If we start like this, if the feeling is still here, we should give the space to different people. That was followed by the Portuguese admitting he's ashamed by his inability to turn United's fortunes around so far. I am embarrassed that in 26 league games we have won 6. Something is wrong with the way we are playing football, Amorim told Sky Sports. Sometimes it is not about the way we play tactically, it is the way we face competition and suffer. When we get mad about losing. Everything we have been through, I have a clear picture and a clear feeling of what this team needs to be so much better. It is not just on the pitch, it is outside the pitch. We have all the conditions to be better. And according to a fresh update from The Sun, Man United fear Amorim could decide enough is enough and quit the club even if they beat Tottenham in the final of the Europa League on Wednesday night. Ratcliffe wants Amorim assurances/transfers could be affected. The report stated. There are concerns that even gaining a Champions League place by triumphing in Wednesday's Europa League final with Tottenham in Spain may not be enough to prevent the Portuguese chief from walking away. He has already stated that playing among Europe's elite next season may be too much for a squad. He said, "Don't fear losing anymore." Amorim is currently playing a part in shaping Man Utd's recruitment drive for the summer. He's on board with the advanced move from Matheus Cunha, and along with CEO Omar Barada and technical director Jason Wilcox, is having a major say in matters. However, the Sun noted that if Amorim does not inform Sir Jim Ratcliffe of his intentions to stick around, his influence on arrivals and exits will diminish. United have no intention of sacking Amorim even if they lose to Tottenham and miss out on Champions League qualification. The club are firm in the belief they've appointed the right man and will do what they can from a financial standpoint to back his vision in the summer. Man United star faces anxious wait for Europa League final as Ruben Amorim plots major change. Manchester United face a season-defining game next week as they gear up for their Europa League final against Tottenham, and Ruben Amorim faces some tough decisions on his starting 11. Manchester United striker Rasmus Højlund faces an anxious wait to learn if he will start Wednesday's Europa League final against Tottenham. Højlund has struggled leading United's attack this season, scoring just 10 goals, and toiled again in Friday's abject 1-0 defeat at Chelsea. Ruben Amorim is working out his best lineup to beat Spurs and Bilbao, with the United boss considering dropping Højlund on the bench. The return of Ahmad from injury has given Amorim greater attacking options, and the United boss is said to be considering starting him against Spurs. That could see Højlund displaced from the starting lineup, with captain Bruno Fernandes potentially playing as a false nine, supported by Ahmad and Alejandro Garnacho. Another option, which Amorim has already tried this season, would be to play Kobbie Mainoo as a false nine, with Fernandes deployed deeper. Amorim has yet to decide on his starting lineup, with 3 training sessions left before the £100 million make-or-break showdown in Spain, with the winners earning a place in next season's Champions League. But Amorim is keen to retain the central midfield partnership of Case Moreau and Manuel Ugarte, which proved effective in the quarter-finals and semi-finals of the Europa League. Ex-Red Devils boss Roy Keane delivered a scathing assessment of Højlund in the wake of the Chelsea defeat, United's 18th in the league this season. Keane said, "They've got no striker. Højlund looked like he'd just come out of the academy. His runs weren't right, his timing, his hold-up play." Again, if you're a striker playing for United, even for the whole team, one shot on target. We keep making excuses for him. We talk about confidence, but you still think when you're a striker you have to make something happen sometimes. What the big clubs have, and what United have always had, is strikers who can produce something for themselves, even if they're not getting great service. They produce something because they have quality, a bit of determination, a bit of experience, football intelligence. We don't see that with Højlund. Eberechi Eze receives Man United responses. Two-word message issued after FA Cup win. Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze shone at Wembley in the FA Cup final on Saturday amid transfer links with Manchester United and Arsenal, among others. Manchester United-linked Eberechi Eze has sent a two-word message on social media after scoring the winner for Crystal Palace in Saturday's FA Cup final. The Palace winger's first-half goal against Manchester City at Wembley Stadium was enough to secure a first-ever major trophy for the Eagles. Victory has also secured European football at Selhurst Park for the first time ever, with Oliver Glasner's side qualifying for next season's Europa League. The Manchester Evening News reported last September that United have been monitoring Eberechi Eze, who has a release clause of £68 million that can be reactivated this year. The Palace forward is also thought to be drawing interest from elsewhere, however, with Arsenal also among the clubs linked. And the 26-year-old has now posted a photo on Instagram of him holding the FA Cup trophy after Saturday's historic win. "Only God," he said in the caption. Eze's post has also received a response from United players past and present. Wingback Patrick Dorgu, academy prospect Tyler Fletcher, ex-centre-back Rio Ferdinand and former Reds fullback Aaron Wan-Bissaka, now at West Ham, have liked the post. The Manchester Evening News understands that United intend to sign a goalkeeper and striker this summer in what is shaping up to be a drastic transfer window at Old Trafford. Reds boss Ruben Amorim may also want another attacker, with Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho currently out on loan and facing uncertain futures at M16. Alejandro Garnacho has also been linked with a move away. Eze has scored 13 goals and provided 11 assists for Palace across all competitions this season, but the Eagles' participation in Europe next term may improve their chances of keeping hold of their star attacker. Speaking in September last year on what the future holds for him, he said, "I'm so focused on just being the best player I can be, whatever interest comes or whatever happens. I want to enjoy my football where I am right now. The things that I can control, that's it. I'm really invested in becoming the best player I can be. Whether that leads me to another club or to whatever, I'm at peace with that and I try to stay there at peace as well." Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.